The new equipment came today. Let's play What's in the Box.
What's in the box?
Not till you give me the
What's in
gun.
the fucking box?
So honestly, I could probably go ahead and drag this out a little bit longer and just keep you in suspense and not tell you what's in the box, but it's actually easier if I do, because even whenever I open up the box, you're still not going to know what it is, so it's not something like you open up the box and say, hey, it's a particular object. So for those of you who don't know what it is or didn't figure it out, it's a 3D printer. I've actually wanted one for quite a while now, and it kind of makes sense to have one because I do 3D modeling and 3D drawing, so it just makes sense to have a 3D printer. Or at least that's the way I justify it. That's what I'm going with. That's my rationale. This particular 3D printer comes mostly pre-assembled, so it shouldn't take that long to set up, so I want to get into it right now. So now you know what's in the box. So to get a little bit closer look at what was in the box, it came with a whole bunch of stuff here. We've got some tools here like the scraper and a screwdriver and a Bowden tube and zip ties, some kind of device to help clean out the nozzle. We got some glue, we got some Allen wrenches and some wire loom, some test filament there, and the power cable, and then a USB cable. There were also some 3D printed parts in there, which I assume are for the installation, and we had some hardware with it, and of course an SD card and an all-in-one card reader, as well as this, and I believe that is the filament holder. Oh, and the controller box, of course. This is the bottom section, and then we also have the upper gantry with the I guess that moves in the X direction. We'll figure it out. So we'll try to get this thing put together. Didn't really come with any instructions or manual, so I'll have a look on the SD card to see if there's something on there. There's also this piece of paper that came with it that basically directs you to a YouTube channel. So we'll search for that and see what we come up with and see if we can get this thing put together. All right, there's the whole thing, all assembled for the most part. I did take the glass off of it because I was afraid if something went wrong here, I didn't want to break the glass. Power switch is right over here. It says that it's ready. I don't know, so let's play around with it for a little bit.
Well, we are now on day 2 of the printer installation, and that's not actually true because I didn't get the printer until yesterday afternoon, and then didn't actually bring it down here into the office and open it up until last night, but ran into a little bit of a snag, and I'll show you what that is right here that I want to try to solve this morning. Filament goes in this tube right here and into the feeder down to the hot end down here where the nozzle is. If I push this down in there, it gets stopped. I'm going to take this shroud off of here and I'm going to see if I can figure out what's causing this to get stuck in there. So unfortunately that didn't really reveal too awful much. What I want to do now is I want to take this part off if I can, the fan and this. So if you look at the side, you can see that I need to take these 2 screws out, and I can't reach them because this bracket is here. In order to get to these 2 screws, I'm probably going to have to take this whole apparatus off. There's some screws down at the bottom. I'll have to take those off and take the whole thing off. Okay, I think I see what the problem is here. If you look right, let me see if I can point at it. Right here, there is a piece of filament that's jammed in there. So now I just have to figure out how to get that out of there. Needle nose pliers to the rescue. That was what it was, that little piece right there. Let's get this put back together. I think I have everything adjusted, and I believe we're ready for the first print. So here we go. I think I'm going to end it there. I basically showed what I wanted to show, which was that I did get the new equipment, which is a 3D printer, and I'm still very excited about that. The assembly was fairly simple and straightforward, didn't take me very long, and once I figured out that there was a piece of filament jammed in there, everything went actually pretty smooth after that. Also, that print took up pretty much all of the sample PLA that came with the printer, so I'm going to have to order some more of that. I don't know why I didn't already do that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and my plan is to do some things inside of Tekla Structures and then take those and send them to the printer. I haven't figured out how I'm going to do that. Hopefully we'll get it figured out. Until then, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, now I have this big huge mess to clean up. Oh, and there are the 2 prints. That's the first one that didn't turn out at all, and this is the one that got screwed up in the middle of it. Nice.